focused on the platform for years, the leadership of the Texas Republican Party has drifted farther and farther from the grassroots of Texas. While we were perfecting our vision and clearly defining exactly the type of legislation and public policy we supported, our leadership has been subtly manipulating the rules and redefining the terms. Many of us have heard something about a lawsuit that I and others have filed here in Harris County Court. The suit seeks to compel this convention to follow specifically Texas Election Code 174.094, which has 4 points. It's very simple. Point A, the state chair is the temporary chair. Point B, the temporary chair shall call the convention to order. We've not done that yet. Point 3, the temporary chair prepares a list of delegates and alternates to the convention, and here's the stickler. Point 4, the convention shall select a convention chair. And it's real brief. After the convention is organized, it can conduct its business. Under the interpretation of your current party leadership, what we will do this afternoon at Senate caucus, elect a permanent chair and elect members of permanent committees, is not business. Under the interpretation of your current party leadership, what we will do tomorrow morning in Senate caucus, elect state Republican executive committee man and woman, nominate state party chair and vice chair, is not business. In fact, they have us believe we won't actually move from the organization phase to the conducting business phase until this convention is 2/3 finished. Their vision is not about following the law. It is not about permitting you to freely determine the direction of this party. It is about preventing a transfer of power.
Yeah.
The current SREC and the current chair and vice chair asked you for a trust 2 years ago to serve us as leadership for the Texas Republican Party, and that term is over. And now, you are the delegates to this convention, and you should be free to assemble and to deliberate openly and to set the course for this party for the next 2 years. This argument is about a transfer of power. The longer the 2006 team performs for you, the longer they have to put on this pageant, the more likely it is, despite what you know, despite the reality that you were frustrated with legislation coming out of the Republican-controlled legislature in Austin, despite that an overwhelming majority of you have given TxDOT a clear and concise mandate, despite the fact that the courts have recognized the overreaching arm of at least one state agency in Texas. Despite all of this, you will be hypnotized into a peaceful place where you too will drink the Kool-Aid. To borrow from my friend Paul, it's time for leadership that will speak truth to power. We need a team that will look closely first at this organization to ensure that new volunteers are welcome and that our party rules and applicable state laws are understood. We've not done that. Sure, we have a leadership training, our party leaders, every 2 years. We call it county chairman training. But it doesn't include such passé topics as the Texas Election Code or the Texas Republican Party rules. It's time we have a team that will set an example in speaking truth to power in Austin. When our state leadership proposes legislation that's consistent with our platform, we've got to be out front applauding them for that. I've had the opportunity to do that with my own state senator recently when he stepped out when our governor wanted to immunize every 11-year-old girl in this state, and he said that's not good policy. But when they propose legislation that's contrary to the stated beliefs in our platform, we must hold them accountable. That won't be the politically correct thing to do. It won't be the easy thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. In this election season, I would like nothing more than on Saturday to say it's a new day in Texas. It's a new day in the Texas Republican Party, a day when we will begin to hold ourselves and our elected officials accountable to our platform, beginning today, not in November, beginning today.
Please welcome the chairman of the Republican Party of Texas, the Honorable Tina Van Kaiser.